We are glad to have you here with us today, sir. So,
Thank
I
you.
will begin by asking you, what are the things you miss the most about MBA life and specifically ExaMB?
Almost everything. You know, there's a long list of things. That's a unending list. I think both on the academic side as well as on the fun side of it. On the academic side, some of the faculties like Banikant sir and the marketing professors, etc., uh, whom we could not appreciate that much at that point of time. But now, when we come into the corporate life, we see that how relevant their sessions were, and we feel like going back to them and interacting with them again, asking some questions of what should we do in these situations, taking tips from them. So those sessions, they were enriching and a great learning experience for us. And then I think the other aspect of academic life were the case studies that you guys also would be going through, getting a lot of case studies, a simulation of the real corporate life problems that we have to go through. And while doing those case studies, we would sit anywhere in our hostel rooms, in the library, uh, in the mess sometimes, on the rooftop, in the bridge that we have in that D block and joining A and D block, etc. So it was great fun. I think the case studies, more than classrooms, we enjoyed those case studies as far as the academic part of it is concerned. Sitting through the night, some of the case studies, we would sit in the library. And as you guys must be knowing, that library stays open till 5 in the morning. So we would sit right through till 5 and then go back, locking the library room, etc. So it was great fun. You don't get such type of experience again in your life, so in corporate life.
Definitely.
So that's on academic front, and then obviously the fun that you have on the campus, and then the form of the JLTs. Uh, I hope I'm not spilling the beans. And then co- then we have the expressions. 3 nights of continuous, nocturnal sessions. I haven't stayed awake, for the whole night since then. It's almost 5 years, more than 5 years since we have passed out. And 3 days of unbridled fun. And then the competitions that we had, the in-campus competitions, that the marketing committee competitions and other committee competitions, the games competitions. And I think the sports facilities are also great. I held a tennis racket for the first time and probably the only time in my life at XIME campus. We couldn't get that opportunity again. So really, it's unlimited. I can keep on counting all those experiences. It was great.
Great.
Yeah.
So, talking about committees, you were a part of many committees while you were here at ExaMB. So, how do you think being a part of committees helps students and what did you gain the most out of them?
I was part of, I think, 3, 4 committees. The prime amongst them were the quizzing committee, then literary committee, Litsoc committee, and Speak Up Club. That was oratory club that we had there. And I think being a part of that committee, it pushes you to try out things uh, beyond the normal. For example, we always launch for writing some articles, etc., but we don't get time. We don't get some platform. But literary committee used to provide that platform. Okay, if something is brewing in your mind, you can put that on paper. And
Yeah.
even the quizzing club, uh, when there's a imminent quiz, there's quiz competition on the campus, you'd go through things that you wouldn't during the normal course of studies, like the history of a company, the current marketing jargons, the latest jargons, etc., that you have to keep update, the brands all across the global brands. So these things, they provide you opportunities beyond the regular stream. um, and beyond that, it's also about being a part of committee. You learn about organizational skills, how to organize events, so event management, teamwork. Like, there are 10 members in a team with varied ideas, so we have to come to a consensus. Okay, let's do it in this way or that way. So team spirit, communication skills, how we communicate your ideas, the leadership skills. There are juniors and there are teammates and how you lead through them. So committees are a must have, portfolio that you should have in your MBA life. And even in engineering life, we are part of committees, and they give us, opportunities to learn beyond the academics. So yeah, I think it gives a lot of learnings.
Okay. You have worked in the automotive industry for almost 4 years, and currently you are associated with SBI, which is a completely different industry. So, what inspired you to make this switch, and how has your journey been like so far?
So you are just asking questions like my interviewer did there on that day, on the day of the interview of the SBI interview. Um, I think yes. I had a marketing major, so it was a logical decision to go into a marketing company. And for engineers and male engineers, automobiles were one of the fascinating fields to be a part of. I really liked my stint. I was for almost 3.5 years. I was with Bajaj Automobiles, and that was one company that when we came to know about the name of companies of exuberance, that was on my list. That I want to be part of that company. So when I got through that. Uh, we get a lot of opportunities to express ourselves in marketing. Uh, there's no limitations. You are given a lot of liberties, which your bosses give you, and you can experiment with them. In marketing, there is no black and white. There's a lot of experiment that you can do there, and influence things the way you want them. And obviously marketing has a lot of glitz and glamour surrounding it, so people enjoy it a lot, being part of that. So yes, I was loving that part of it. In fact, I also switched over to Hyundai Motor India Limited from two-wheeler to four-wheeler. I was posted at Pune as an area sales manager. So I love doing that stint, and especially when my boss was very cooperative. But then, after some point of time, your priorities change. And for me, when I got married, I had a kid, and my parents were based out of Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I was working at Pune. So traveling to and fro from Pune was quite difficult, and getting a marketing job here in my home city was also difficult. So then I explored the options, and I found that okay, State Bank of India, even though it is different from my previous experiences, automobile, but it gave me opportunity, to influence a lot of sectors at one point of time. Like when you are part of a marketing firm, Bajaj or Hyundai, uh, the your sphere of influence is limited. Okay, but with banking sector, you are influencing all the other sectors. So that was a big drive for me. And the another one was home posting, which some say is a drag on your career. But then when you count it on your priorities, then after a point of time it becomes. I did a lot of partying and night outs, etc. when I was posted in Delhi and Pune. But then after some point of time, you need to settle down, and I think this gave me a great opportunity. And I think even here, when I'm in banking sector, all the sectors are now marketing oriented. Even though you would think that banks would be into banking and finance and all those things, but in fact, there's a marketing team that has been formed in SBI. So all the branches have to pick some guys, and obviously there's I'm part of them. I'm part of one of the members of that marketing team because of my previous experiences. And even when we are appraising the loan proposals, which come from different reams, like we get from automobiles, contractors, trading firms, and whatnot. The proposals are from where it feels. So now doing an MBA and understanding the both strategy, finance, and marketing aspects, and then having a hands-on experience in marketing helps me a lot in critically appraising those proposals. So I think yes, so far so good. Hopefully, XIMB stays with me and helps me sail through.
Great, sir. So, you have done BTech Computer Science during your undergraduation. So, how do you think being from an engineering background, helped you while doing MBA and also in corporate life?
Uh, Before doing MBA, it helped me in cracking the cat. You know, which it does with because you're obviously the quantitative skills of engineers are better than other fields. Maybe other people would be good at other things, but we are better at quantitative skills. Also, our aptitude is more fine tuned. So I think these two things help you in understanding the nuances that MBA teaches you, grasping those things better. And even after doing an MBA, while I was at job also, I think a lot of it is about data analytics, and things associated with that, whether it is marketing, finance, or systems. You guys are also, must be updated that data analytics forms a huge part in all those things. So obviously, with good quantitative skills, you can grasp them better. And the fact that I'm from computer science stream, I could also relate to the digital marketing's backend, how that works, and even for CRM software, for example, how that works and how we can extract the maximum benefit out of it. Okay, so being an engineer obviously helps, but then you cannot help out, people asking you questions. Then if you had to do an MBA, why did you waste 4 years in engineering? You know, why didn't you go for a BBA or BCom and then join a MBA? So people will keep asking those questions. But then, especially for me, when I was in the automobile field, there are a lot of technical terms associated. Like there is a, brake assist technology, electronic brake force distribution. So many technical terms that you have to understand. So obviously, being an engineer helps you in these things. That was my experience, and that sets you apart from other people. You know, and also I'm a NIT Raipur pass out, so that helped me in getting shortlisted for both those companies, I guess. So that was one of those benefits. Yeah.
Okay, sir. So, due to rising COVID cases in India, students are missing out on the campus life, which is an integral part of the MBA journey. So, can you give them some tips as to how they can make the best use of the current situation and make the most of their MBA?
Mm. Yeah, it's really sad that we have this situation, but then we can't help it. It's a global pandemic. It has affected even the Olympic Games, which have been postponed. So, we are at least fortunate that your sessions have started. We are at least fortunate to that extent. And I think COVID has given us a lot of opportunities as well. Like, you must have, as we had discussion on a few days back, that the college is handling this situation quite well, um, connecting with all the students on digital mode, imparting classes through that, case studies on digital platforms. So a lot of innovation is coming in, which would have taken, maybe 5 7 years to be part of the mainstream, has been accelerated because of this COVID situation. So I think it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, nothing can match the experience of campus life that I can understand. But then, even if you get, for example, instead of 1.5 years, if you get only 1 year of campus life, I think the fun will be compacted. So you'll have more fun than us, in that 1 year. You guys will like to, extract the maximum out of that time that you have got on campus. um, and obviously I was just going through the XIMB Facebook page also, and I saw a lot of innovation that has come in, whether it is Godrej Cloud or some case study competitions. The kind of the presentations that you guys are making, it was uh, it was beyond our our specializations at that point of time. So I think in a way it is helping. And as far as for the campus life, obviously you guys can get in touch with each other as much as possible. The technologies are there. The Google Meet is there on which we are interacting right now. Uh, there is Zoom. There WhatsApp team meetings are also there. Where you guys can get in touch, get to know as much about each other as possible, sharing ideas, and obviously focus on case studies, as a team member, how to come on a solution on those case studies. And I think you would be, and at the end of the day, I think if you are still not satisfied, you can take a flight and go to Bhubaneswar, visit the campus, and come back again, because In fact, discussing all those things, I'm getting nostalgic myself, for visiting campus. Hope to come back on the campus on the next expressions. When we were preparing for MBA, we were just looking for reasons why one should do MBA. And one of the most convincing answers that came across was there are three things to doing an MBA. First thing, you improve on your soft skills. Second is your technical skills, that is hard skills. And third is about networking. Okay. So I think soft skills part can wait for the campus life, but the technical skills and the networking skills, you guys can start making upon them, straight away. There's nothing stopping you guys from those two parts. And then the soft skills, when you get to the campus, do some presentations, do some, teamwork, case studies, and competitions, expressions, exuberance, and all those things, the sports competitions, etc. They'll help you develop as an individual, with much more outgoing personality, being comfortable with people from diverse fields, whether it is from experience or age wise or gender wise, and all those things. So I think uh, you can wait for that.
Thank you so much for such an interactive and enlightening session. I'm sure the students will gain so much out of it. And we really hope to see you on campus someday very soon.
Oh yeah, sure. Pleasure from my side, and all the best to the batch of 2022 and 21 as well, both of you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.